Chào mừng quý vị quay trở lại với chương trình Đồng tiền thông minh trên kênh FPNC với phần chia sẻ của ông Jay Boone là tổng quản lý của khách sạn Pullman Saigon Center. So welcome back.
Thank you.
So you've been in this hotel industry for many years. So if a young graduate, a young student who wants to pursue a career in a hotel business, what would be your advice?
Well, the first thing is a very competitive environment to be in. My suggestion would be to go and do the study that you need to understand what the industry is about. But most importantly, you've got to have that passion and drive to work within the industry. You've got to have a sense of having that ability to be able to push yourself and make sure that you're well driven. We find that motivated people are the people that do well in our industry. Find something you really enjoy doing, and I do the job I do because I'm passionate about it and I really enjoy what I do. It's something that I don't see as a job. It's something it's a lifestyle for me as well. So if you want to succeed, then obviously getting into either a traineeship or getting into a position where you can develop and can grow. And some people don't want to develop, some people do. But if you do, finding a company that will grow you at the level that you want to grow at.
What seems to be a typical career path for someone who go from zero to the top management in an international hotel like you?
Well, I started as a kitchen hand,
okay.
So that was my first job, and I worked through all the departments, and I think that's the main thing is that if there's opportunity arises to work in somewhere different, don't feel as though it's out of your comfort zone. Go and do it. It's great. It's a great learning curve. So where you start from can depend on you and your abilities and what you've learnt. Some people start off as waiters, some people start off as bellmen, some people start off as telephonists, or go and work in housekeeping. Just because you're working in one area doesn't mean that you can't expand your knowledge and go and work in other areas. And I think you'll find that most good managers will recognise that.
Okay, micromanagers.
Yeah, so those managers can actually take you on the career path. But a lot of times people don't tell you that they want to be the general manager of a hotel, and so you don't know. So it's always good to try and make sure that when you are coming up through the ranks that you are letting people know this is what you want to do, this is where you want to go, because we can't manage your career path if you don't tell us.
Share the dream, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the trends that's going to shape the entire hotel business?
I think that certainly the internet will continue to have a large influence on what's going on. And obviously technology will have an aspect of that. In the future we see there won't be check-in desks. That similar to when you go and check into the airlines, you'll be able to check in online and just go grab your key and go to your room. There's aspects of that are coming, but it's trying to get that balance right where you want that level of service, because people still want to talk to someone. So we're looking at things all the time about how we can make the experience a lot more efficient, a lot more without losing its personal touch.
So Pullman is part of Accor, which is one of the biggest hotel operator in the world.
Yes.
So how does that give you some advantages?
Oh, look, it gives you lots of opportunity. From a personal point of view, it's great because you've got career opportunity. From a business point of view, we have access to all sorts of platforms, and not just at a distribution level, but we also do that at a learning level as well. So we get access to Cornell Hotel School information, and we share that with each other. It's almost its own network in itself. And so Accor's distribution is not just about accommodation, it's about the experience that people have as well.
So what is your outlook for the 5-star segments in the last 6 months of the year?
Look, I think the thing is that we're in low season now and we're moving into high season. The challenge is going to be making sure that we maximise those opportunities that come through, and certainly the 5-star level over the next coming years. There'll be a few more hotels that'll be added to the mix. It'll be about making sure we continue to grow the demand. So it's about making sure that we continue to grow that demand. And that requires the help of airlines, making sure that we're getting loadings up to the level it needs to be, adding additional flights, looking at charters, and delivering more visitors to Vietnam.
What is your ratios of new guests and the loyal guests?
It's about 60% of our guests are return guests, which is quite high. So that, to me, tells me that we're doing something right. But yeah, that extra 40% are an opportunity to turn a first-time guest into a loyal guest. So that's what we concentrate on and making sure happens.
What do they love most about Saigon?
Look, I think that for me, having only been new, they like the fact that the tree-lined avenues, the parks, it's an easy walkable city, and they like the amount of buzz. It's a vibrant city as well, and that's a combination of the activities that are around the area, and also the motorcycles actually make it quite a unique aspect as well. And a lot of people tell you stories about their encounters of crossing roads, but once you sort of explain to people how to do it, they get used to it.
What is your plan in developing, because you're mentioning the combinations of business and leisure. So in terms of leisure activities, not just inside a hotel, but outside activities, going out and other outside leisure activity. What is your plan to develop that
activities? Yeah, interestingly enough, just recently I got the concierges to develop a little book about the activities in Saigon, because it's one of those things that we can send to guests. And it just gives a range of things that can do. It's got all the usual things that you would do. Certainly the cathedral and the opera house and the tunnels. But it's also got some aspects that are a little bit out of the way, like cooking classes. And recently I did a bicycle ride on the Mekong, which I thought was a fantastic opportunity to go and experience what Vietnam's about. So, yeah.
Good luck, then.
No, thank you.
Thưa quý vị, vừa rồi là những chia sẻ của ông Jay Boon, là tổng quản lý của khách sạn Pullman Sài Gòn Center. Quý vị có thể xem lại chương trình trên website fbnc.vn hoặc là góp ý cho chúng tôi vào facebook.com/đồng tiền thông minh. Chương trình xin được khép lại tại đây. Một lần nữa cảm ơn quý vị và các bạn đã quan tâm theo dõi. Thân ái chào tạm biệt.